All right, everybody. JT back in the studio, Studio 10-4 live, and it is the weekly update. First one for September 3rd, 2025, and it is it looks like fall, but it ain't feeling like fall. Leaves are dropping and colors changing, stuff's happening, but it's still, 95 degrees out. So anyway, it is what it is, right? Hope you guys are all doing well. I've been having a bunch of fun here watching some of these great posts from our buddy Marty. He's all in, man. He is all in. I don't know if you guys have seen him on the horse on top of the cab of his cab over truck, slinging the lariat and getting ready for 10-4 trucker rodeo, but he is. And oh man, gotta love him. Gotta love him, man. It is on its way. That's all I gotta say. Jamie, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you on the show today. And still want to get you on the show, man. Like, you and me talking and chatting trucks, business, contracting, life in general, all that kind of good stuff, man. I'd love to have you on here. And I know it's tough because we got to pin you down to a time when you can be here and plan ahead for it. But let's still keep trying to work on it. I think it'd be a lot of fun for everybody. Maybe we could bring some of the other gang along as well. Labor Day weekend, man. Hope you all had a good one. It was a few days of, basically it's an extra day. You get 3 days. What happened? Oh, last week, man. So, and if you're hearing and seeing us now on Facebook, apparently, they got that fixed. So, it was a Facebook thing, total Facebook flop. And they, for whatever reason, they're who they are and they do what they do. And if stuff doesn't work, it just doesn't work. Here's the thing. And we've said this since the beginning. So Facebook is a free platform for the most part. I mean, you got to pay to play to really make it work anymore as an advertiser. They've controlled and changed the algorithm so that it favors them. It's sort of like they're the house, the casino, and the odds are in their favor. Well, they are in their favor. So whatever happened last week, Facebook just basically was not playing along. At the same time, though, we were still live streaming to YouTube flawlessly. I went back and watched it. And it was great. X, same thing. So we simulcast Facebook, YouTube, and X all at the same time. So anytime that in fact, listen, guys, here's what I would suggest. This is my on my wish list, my early wish list for you for Christmas is that everybody, if you don't have an account on YouTube, do that, because we want you to be able to watch from YouTube at some point whenever you choose to do so. And as well, when we choose to do so, because at some point that's really where we're going to focus. In fact, I'll kind of break into that right now. You see what you started, Jamie? If you haven't noticed on our Facebook page, likes are gone. There's no more likes, just followers. How many people are following us and how many people we are following. That's it. Likes are gone. Finally. So I've been preaching that for probably, criminy, damn near 10 years. And it feels like, but I think it was pretty close to that. That's gone finally for us. Not everybody, but for us it is. All of our live streams, all of the historical live streams that were there from the beginning of 2017 when we first started doing live streams, those are all gone now. Now, here's what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to do Facebook right away. I am going to be going over to YT, and I'm going to be getting that all straightened and neatened up. All of the stuff that we had that when I started doing the multiple simulcast streams, I was able to stream Facebook and YouTube at the same time from anywhere where we were at, whether it be Mid-America, you name it, wherever, California, Missouri, you name it. All those are on YouTube. YouTube is the video god. They are the library of video. Anything video, anything focused, video centric, YouTube is it. Facebook didn't start out being so heavily influenced on video. And then when they found out how much it was costing them to host all those videos, they started saying finally, just this, over a year ago, we're going to give you a 30-day time limit, expiration date, if you will, on your live stream videos. And then after that, they self-destruct, basically. So I will be re-uploading the ones that we had on there. I did download them. Unfortunately, some of them are not in good shape. Yeah, if you can believe that. I mean, it's kind of like they had the characteristics of film shelf life. They did not fare well. And I don't mean like goodbye. They did not fare well in the vault. So we got what we got. I'll be changing some things on how I do what I do out there, and I will be recording native onto our equipment, so we have a native video of everything we're doing, and then we'll always have good stuff. God, we got a bunch of folks tuned in today. God, how you guys doing, man? Everett, how you doing? JC, good to have you on the show. I haven't seen you in a while, bud. Dennis, good to have you on, bud. Good to see your name there in the queue. Daniel, Castro, I'm assuming, and you're from Tijuana, right on, man. Use a translator. Oh, all right, man. Google Translator can keep up. So, good to have you on here, man, and welcome. I have not seen you on the show before, but pleasure to have you on here. Miss Shannon tuning in. She's holding down the fort while Dan the man is down in SoCal taking care of his mom. So everybody. Prayers and shout out to Dan's mom. She underwent major heart surgery and she's doing well. And Dan is down there doing his duty as a son and taking care of her. That's his turn at the wheel this week. So everybody know Dan's probably listening, may not be watching, but he's probably close by. Leon, what's going on, man? Yeah, welcome to Leon Reams, and Leon is the owner of Express Pressure Wash out of Idaho. Welcome to the 10-4 magazine, Studio 10-4 live partnership and marketing partnership. I appreciate you coming on board. Thank you, and we look forward to many good things ahead for the next year of our engagement, as they say. And God, I'm hoping I'm going to have his company down there for the 10-4 Trucker Rodeo washing all your rigs. So we need to get that firmed up and make sure that happens. Anyway, so there's your answer on a lot of what happened last week and what's going to be happening. Look for YouTube to be our host of all highest quality possible videos that we can do. There's some music things that are I got to work out, but I'm gonna try to get that taken care of so that we can get the proper exposure we need on YouTube. The theme song for the show, I bought copyright privileges to it, but YouTube is not honoring that for some reason. They don't kill it like Facebook does, but they're just not honoring it, so we can't monetize it, which we want to monetize it. Hey, Oscar, I missed you too, man. I would have loved to have been there. I couldn't do it. Could not do it this time. Still settling in, and I had another trip that I had already planned, and it was coming up the following weekend. So just to talk on that for a second, I want to give a big shout out to Truett and Crystal Novosad. Congratulations on their young stud of a son, number 16, Oregon Ducks quarterback. He's their number 2 quarterback, number 2 guy. Went up and I saw the game. We went up and supported the Ducks this last weekend. Had a as close to family as you can be without being family blood related. Anyway, granddaughter She's part of a cheer squad, and they were invited to come up and perform at halftime at the Ducks game, and that was the opening. Oh, Jamie, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. So Austin is their nephew, not their son? Oh crap! I assumed that was their son. Anyway. Okay. So I may be wrong on that, but Crystal, Truitt, hey, help us out, man. Okay, but they were at the game. By the way, they were at the game, so didn't get to see them, but did get to see Austin. He came in after the blowout was clear, and he came in for 4 downs, threw a touchdown, and that was it. He was out. They came back with third string after that, and he cleaned up for most of the second half. So, but a lot of fun. I had a great time up at, and it's Autzen Stadium up in Eugene, Oregon. Beautiful facility, super friendly, fun fans. Everybody's so into the whole, and I mean, look, I'm sure that's not any different at any other college stadium, but I'm just telling you, the one I was at last weekend, so much fun. It's so fun to be at a college game. It's just a whole different deal. I mean, pro games I've been to, and they're a lot of fun too. Don't get me wrong. Excuse me, but the college thing is just it's just another level of emotional engagement and commitment from the fans, and of course there's so many people connected to the team somehow, some way, that it's just a very exciting, fun place to be. And we had a great time. Did the pregame tailgate party fun thing, and after the game, post-game tailgate party thing, waiting for traffic to thin out, and finally just turned into, you know what, the traffic's not going to thin out. Let's just get in. And we did, and made our way out of town, out of Eugene, which I got to tell you, man, getting out of there is no easy task. You have to literally go miles through town to get back out to the I-5 south for some stinking reason. And I think it had everything to do with the fact that they shut the normal way that you would go out to get out of town off to direct traffic out one way and control the backflow of the other traffic that was, the normal traffic in town during that thing. Anyway, fun time. Oh, final score, 59-13. And it wasn't as close as that score would indicate, if that makes any sense to anybody listening right now. Yeah, 59-13. Ducks over Montana State. And Montana State, I want to watch them just to see how they do through the season with other teams. Honestly, I mean, I was surprised they scored at all. Really. I really was surprised. I predicted before the game started 55-0. That was my prediction. And that was pretty damn close. So, yeah. And where we were at, by the way, we were in the west end zone, I think they call it, and we were one row below the last row. Now, that might sound like the nosebleeds, and most of the time it is, but I'm looking around the stadium and there's people higher up than we are all around the stadium, and our seats were pretty dang good. So I got no complaints. I mean, they really were good seats, great perspective on the field of seeing everybody, and just plenty close, man. Good enough. I mean, and here's the thing: our tickets were $30. $30. Here's a laugher: parking was $60. Yeah. Anyway, so and that was on the cheap. That's the cheap parking, but we had a good spot, good thing. Everything was good. Lots of fun. So, don't know what did everybody else do, man? Tell us what y'all did on your weekend. I mean, I'd love to hear what everybody else did. USC, Missouri State, 72-13. Well, yeah, okay, so there were a lot of games that were like that, and the one I was at, and then there was, you know, number one and number, what was Ohio State when they went in, 3 or 6? I can't remember now, but now they're number one now. They knocked, Texas out. Longhorns, hook them. Ha ha. Yeah, they got hooked all right. Uh, yeah. I mean, there was some big games, with ranked teams playing each other this weekend. I love college football, in case you can't tell. I love college football. I would go see any college game anywhere. In fact, I wanted to go down south of where we were at on Saturday and catch the Beavers and USC. Not USC, sorry, the Cal game that was starting up at 3:30, 4 o'clock, whatever it was in the afternoon. It could have been done because there were some guys behind us. They were going down to do that. One of them was wearing a Cal shirt, which was kind of fun because I get to poke fun at him. But they were headed down to that game and Reser Stadium down there, and that would have been a blast. But anyway, a lot of fun. A lot of fun stuff went on this weekend that I hope everybody got to do something that meant something to them. We did on Monday. We took in the NHRA, used to be Lucas Nationals, now Cornwell Tools Nationals in Indianapolis, and sponsored, of course, by Lucas. What a fun race that was all day on Monday, literally all day. It went, Fox and FS1 covered the whole thing all day long. And they did a real, marketing production version in the afternoon with a lot of the stuff that went on in the morning, but they showed some stuff already that we had seen in the morning again to build that production up. But a lot of fun, a lot of cool stuff. If you're into NHRA and drag racing, and they showed, not only did they do pro stock, but they did pro mods. Of course, the Top Fuel, funny cars, motorcycles, everybody got their time, and it was a lot of fun. What else is cool too is what I love about NHRA is they spend a lot of time in the pits, and of course, guess what's in the pits? Trucks. Yes. It is. There's a lot going on in there, and they're featuring the trucks and the truckers and the team and the fans. It's a very immersive experience to watch, especially the way, I'll give Fox props that they have been doing it. They've been doing a great job. Jamie, I hear you, man. There's nobody around, and you can get things done. Yeah, the phones usually aren't ringing, and even if they are, you don't have to answer them. HR. Gene is on here watching. Gene knows HR. Driverette, what's going on, darling? Good to have you on the show, by the way. Holidays, holiday weekends just make for a lot of different opportunities, depending on what you need to get done, want to get done, can get done, all that kind of stuff. So. All right. Things I've been noticing. One more thing on the entertainment thing. Has anybody been seeing all these reels and videos of the Sphere in Las Vegas and the Wizard of Oz? Have you guys been seeing any of that? I'm telling you, man. Talk about a completely immersive production. And I've never been to the Sphere, but I've read a lot about it, seen a lot about it. And in this particular, I've seen so many different videos and clips of different parts of this production. It is the Wizard of Oz, but there is live interactive stuff going on at the same time that the movie is going on. And I'm talking like, monkeys and wind and tornadoes and houses landing and characters sitting in the audience. I mean, if you guys haven't seen this, man, you got to check. Yeah, the tornado, Jamie, was awesome. Freaking awesome. I mean, there's you know, stuff dropping into the audience, you know, the hay and straw and whatever stuff. I mean, these guys have really gone. They've really gone all in on this deal at that venue. I can't imagine anything more lifelike and being a part of it than that. It's sort of like, and I'm sure a bunch of you have done this. You guys ever done that? With the murder dinners, you know, or you go someplace and it's, you know, you're sitting at a table of maybe 10, 12 people, and one of them is the killer, right? Or could be a part of it, not necessarily, but could be, or one of the characters, you know, or something. Anyway, murder in a dinner, I think, was one of the things we did one time. Anyway, this is that, like, on steroids, man. So take a look if you guys haven't seen any of that. Check that out. It's pretty cool. All right. That's the weekend wrap. Stuff I've been seeing on social media, and there's been a lot of it. And I don't know if this is before that crash that happened in Florida. I was seeing a lot of this. Now there's more than ever. But there seems like there's a lot of our guys being shown on social media. Now, that being said, a lot of the people posting the stuff that I've been seeing is law enforcement. So DOT, CHP, that kind of thing are posting up a lot of stuff. And I've seen everything from, you know, truck crashes to smuggling. And I mean, and that's smuggling inclusive of people, illegal substances, you name it. There just seems like there's more than there ever has been. Or maybe it's just there's more of it now. I don't know. Very concerning. But I think more concerning is the accidents, the wrecks. Because I don't know how many of them are accidents versus they're just flat out wrecks. You know, drivers not doing their job. And there's been a bunch of those. Clearances, not knowing where they're at and if they can make it through a, you know, some kind of a bridge or a overpass or, you know, that kind of thing, whatever. And I've seen some pretty serious ones where that's been going on. But again, like I said, it just seems like I'm seeing more than I ever have before on social media with this now. And I think there's probably more attention than there's ever been on us. So, you know, you guys are on here are probably the best of the best, and we all have our days, we have our moments, but I don't know what to say to these guys that are out there that are not making us look good, but they're not. And there's some things that are going on. They're just flat out shouldn't be happening. And I will say that I've also read in the story content that there's stuff that's still going on. It's directly related to the fact that these drivers, some of them cannot speak or read English. Fact. Okay. Not, you know, nothing that anybody can do about that except for the issuing entity that gives them the privilege to drive on our roads. That's just got to stop. It can't continue that way. Can't happen. You know, and there's a gentleman on here right now. He's watching the show using probably Google Translator. You know, God love him, man. Hey, unfortunately, that's not going to work for anybody out on the road. I don't think. Not yet. The technology is not there yet, and it shouldn't have to be. You have to have a measure of understanding of where you are and your surroundings and how. Look, I wouldn't go somewhere not speaking the language and expect to get a job and not be able to read the road signs or know any. I mean, there's critical information in road signage that we need to know, and if we can't read it, we're in trouble. Yeah, Dennis, I'm with you, bro. I am 100%. So Anyway, it's just something I've noticed. There's a lot going on out there. There's a lot of video stuff out there of what's going on, and I don't know what the answer is right now. I don't. But anyway, listen. As I mentioned in the show opening and on the promo, we are headed into that fall turn of 2025, and there's some shows coming up, and there are going to be some ones that I want to see y'all at because I'm going to be there, and so is Team 10-4. Souza Memorial is definitely one of those, and that's coming up September 26th, 7th, and 8th, and that's in Turlock, California, at the Stanislaus County Fairgrounds. Be looking forward to seeing everybody out there. Bobtail Apparel, Dixon, California, going to be headed out to that one again, October 17th, 18th, and that's in Dixon, California, there at the Dixon May Fairgrounds in Dixon. Can't wait. Bud's Pub, get reservations in now. And ultimately, of course, our last show of 2025, 10-4 Trucker Rodeo and Show, November 7th, 8th, and 9th, and that's at Kevin Harvick's Kern County Raceway, Bakersfield, California. All these are available for you to go to and check out at our website, 10-4magazine.com. Just go to the calendar tab, click on it, and they will all come up. Now, as always, guess what we love to do? We love to tell you guys and invite you to pre-register. And honestly, you know what? Jamie, I'll get to that. I'll get to that in a minute. It's not even pre-registering anymore. It's just get registered online. And here's why, because it's so much easier on everybody on site if you show up already registered, and then that way all you have to do is show your phone and receipt and basically, you know, the QR code or the barcode, whatever it is on there, and there you have it. That's it. You get in, you're done. They issue your credentials, and in you are. And the other thing is too, you want to get signed up for the events that you're going to compete in now before there are not spots left for you to get in to particular events. I mean, listen, last year was a blast. And this year, the excitement has been buzzing since the day that 10-4 Trucker Rodeo closed in 2024. So it is going to be get yourself registered and make sure you get signed up now for whatever events you want to compete in. So we want to make sure everybody has a shot at it. And the sooner you get it done, the faster you're locked in and guaranteed your spot for whichever event it is that you want to compete in. Thanks, Shannon. Yeah, Shannon cleared that up. Our Eric Hill is going to be at Joplin and representing 10-4 at Joplin this year. We are going to be elsewhere. We're going to be at the Souza Memorial, same weekend. So we've got to figure out a way to work with everybody to try to organize these shows, and, you know, guaranteed, granted, Joplin only comes every other year, but yeah, you know, it doesn't always work out. Yeah, Jamie, I'm glad you like Eric. That's good to know. Eric's probably happy to hear that too. But yeah, we're going to miss everybody at GBATS this year, and you guys have a good time out there, and Eric will be out there representing us well, I'm sure, and filtering us back all the good info, pictures, stories, and video that we can get from him while that's going on. Of course, like I said, we're going to be at Souza Memorial ourselves, so that's what's happening. So get registered, get on over. You can get to the registration for the 10-4 Trucker Rodeo and Show by going to 10-4magazine.com. You can go to Trucker Rodeo Is it truckerrodeo.com as well, Shannon? I believe it is. Truckerrodeo.com. It is. There we go. And get yourself signed up. Those buckles are waiting for their next destinations, and that should be on to some winners' belts for the 2025 10-4 Trucker Rodeo. Expansion on classes this year, too. I mean, 4 classes of backing. Cal Rustling and Loading, Big Rig Tire Changing Race. That's going to be a fun one again. Transfer Dump Contest as well. Hay Squeeze and Hay Boom. Heavy Equipment Loading. So some other cool things are going to be happening too. Saturday Night Light Show, of course, on the Trucker Karaoke Contest will be going on. Also, coolest golf cart and more. So there's a lot going on this year at the 2025 10-4 Trucker Rodeo. And we can't wait to see everybody there that is getting themselves in shape and set up to be there. Looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. As well, the other shows that we're going to be hitting along the way on the West Coast, and any of those or and any other ones that you're interested in finding out about, again, go to 10-4magazine.com and just click on that calendar tab there on the website, and that'll take you where you need to go to find out everything you need to find out on any show that you're looking to go to. All right, listen, everybody. That's a wrap for me. New magazines should be coming out. They are out. They should be arriving to you anytime. So if you haven't got a subscription and you go to the local truck shop, Chrome shop, wherever it is you go to pick up yours. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, pump the brakes. Doug Miller, what's going on, buddy? I got to say thanks to Dougie. He sent me a care package, a big old care package of some really good cracked pepper and garlic beef jerky. And I passed it around to some friends over the weekend, a little bit of it, not a lot, but a little bit of it. And everybody loved it, Dougie. So thank you, buddy. You're number one on the team, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. That was real nice of you. And we all enjoyed that. Burrito Dougie. And that's taco, burrito, barbecue, beef jerky, you name it, and he's making it, man, or buying it and eating it. Whatever might happen, you never know. Dan the man in the house. Yeah, buddy. Good you got in when you did, because I'm wrapping up. So we just did a nice convo on the 10-4 Trucker Rodeo. Got all that taken care of. Dan, you got anything to add on the 10-4 Trucker Rodeo? I think we covered all the bases, and bottom line is get yourself registered. Yeah, Dennis, buddy, I will have some for you. And in fact, so I got another tooth issue, upper all the way back molar. I gotta go get it pulled tomorrow, man. It's broken half, and it's so anything right now eating is a challenge for me too. It's just like, God dang it, and enjoying anything like some beef jerky, I have to take small bites and slow chew it, so that I don't mess up and go over on the wrong side there and cause myself some very nasty undue pain. Randy, what's happening, buddy? Good to have you on the show. We were talking about kind of you as part of the gang there of the JNL gang earlier, man. I want to get Jamie and you and any of your other team on and have a little bit of yeah. Thanks, Jamie. Yeah, funny guy. Never, ever, dude, ever. It's you know what I think it is, honestly. Genetics, man. My dad had issues with teeth, and so did my mom. So yeah, maybe something in there. That's one thing in the test of genes that didn't work out so well as our teeth, maybe, but everything else is pretty much on a good track. Speaking of which, I got a good buddy of mine texted me on Monday and says, "Hey, hope things are well. I'm going in for heart surgery tomorrow, and I'll let you know how that turns out." And I'm like, "Well, wait a minute. You just texted me you're going in for heart surgery." Anyway, long story short, got a hold of him. We talked, and surgery was yesterday, and everything came out awesome. He had they were either going to fix or replace a heart valve, and it's a hereditary thing. His dad had the same thing, and he's got this same bad valve that had a tear in it. Anyway, they fixed it, they stitched it up, and he's on his way to recovery. But they did the major, they cracked open his chest. They cut open the sternum and the whole 9 yards there, man. That was a big deal. So I'll tell you, man, anything heart related, if you feel like you're ever short of breath, make sure you got to, check your numbers, find out, make sure you got good blood pressure, make sure you got a good heart rate, make sure you have your heart's working properly. It's not enlarged. Anytime your heart is overworked, it enlarges. It's the only muscle that by working and getting bigger is not a good thing in your body. That's the heart. The heart needs to stay the one size that it is and not get bigger than it's supposed to. And yeah, it's a crazy deal, but get yourselves checked out, man. That, and you know what, the back business there, get your scopes done and all that too, man. Everybody stay healthy. All right, listen, everybody, I am out for today. I'm going to try to round somebody up for Friday and come back for a Friday drive-by. I may even be back tomorrow and do a Big Rig Thursday, Throwback Thursday. We'll see what happens. But until I see you next time, keep the shiny side up, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. You guys are awesome. Appreciate the time you share with me and allow me to be a part of your day. And I know how valuable time is. But Jamie, think about that, man. You reach back to me and let me know if it is possible for us to get together on the show and be live. Okay. All right, everybody. Take care. JT out till then. We'll see ya.